Okay, just to update where we are. As you can see, we got a pole jack all the way up there, in tight, pole jack here, and one right over here. I added one on this joist because there's a knot right there that was just barely cracking at the bottom, and that was causing a bit of a sag underneath. And so we took and just jacked it up a little bit, went ahead and put a pole jack under it, and it's sitting on solid blocks. Right here, we're set our first form for a pier that we're going to put in. And if you can see right here, we've got a girder here and then a girder going that way. The one going that way is our biggest problem, but right here it should be a pier, in my opinion, underneath this intersection, so to support both of those. Just like the old style, you can see where it's sort of mortised in together, and that makes that whole joint weak, especially at an intersection like that, a load-bearing intersection too. So right here, we're getting ready to jack this up and attach this ledger back to get this little sway out of this, and then we'll put hangers all the way across on those joists right there once they get tied back in, and we'll have all screws in the ledger and everything to keep it from moving any further. But that's what we're doing right now, and we're getting ready to pour this form so that tomorrow we can put the pier in, and then let this jack down, which is carrying a part of the load on this end. So over there at the front door where I was talking about earlier, where it was a little bow up, it turns out I thought it was a joist that had dropped down and needed to be pulled back up, but it was actually a former repair. They had put a log under just the joist and not the joist and girder together, so over time it just kind of pushed the joist up. So once I jacked up the girder, or the outer band rather, and pulled that log out and pulled the joist back down, then I put joist hangers on it and screws and whatnot, and it brought that right back where it should be. So the front end of this house is pretty much finished. Now we're starting with the real bones, which is right here to begin with, to get this right here, and then we can start working that main section going down through there. That's really the biggest problem.